We will all take an exam in order to study at a university in the next few years. So, as a student, we are all asking ourselves the same question. How do we properly get ready to the university exam? Well, sometimes we can learn while living. In the 10th grade, I was not happy with my life. I felt depressed, sad, even though I had everything on my hand. I planned to work with my uncle in his factory on the summer holiday. I worked there for 3 months, but only a week was just enough for me. Waking up at 7 a.m., having a little breakfast, going to work at 8 a.m. was just pure torture. Although I was just 15 years old, the work I did there surpassed me. I also got a nice payment for my age. On the payment day, I was very happy because I was getting my very own payment, very own money. But I saw some others happier than me, the other workers. Well, before I tell you why were they happier than me, let me tell you about 3 most important and specific things that a student must have in order to properly get ready to the university exam. As I said, I did the same work again and again for 12 hours. One day, it made me feel so sick and tired that one day I just pretended that I was asleep in the break room. Just for 12 hours I did nothing, just read my book and laid down all day. This also made me realize a thing while living. Working patiently and on time. We all need to study at least an hour a day. Oh God, no, studying is boring. Yes, I know it is boring to me, not as you, but it was boring to me too. But I have been using a little trick since last year. I wasn't even studying before exams, believe me. I just started to study 10 minutes a day. Yes, 10 minutes and no more. Then week by week or month by month, I have increased the amount. Now it has become 4 hours a day, which I can't even believe in myself that I'm working 4 hours a day. So, since we are talking about time, here's a little specimen that how time is that valuable. Warren Buffett, the 3rd richest man in the world according to 2019 statistics, has a money of 86.2 billion US dollars. What wouldn't I do with that money, you are saying, right? Yeah, me too. But did you already forget that you have the most valuable thing in your hand? Yes, time. Warren Buffett is now 89 years old, waiting to turn 90. But you are close to my age, like 14 to 18, still have got the time. If you want to go play football or jogging, play football or soccer, will you do that easily? Yes, you will. If you want to go walking or jogging, will you do that easily? Yes, you will. But sadly, Warren Buffett cannot do the regular things that we can do. We are still young to study and brave. Now, don't tell me that you don't have time. You just keep telling yourself you don't have time, but keep sitting and watching as your time flews away. Warren Buffett's time has flown away, but you have still got the time for study. Now, don't tell me you're bored. Go and work in a place for 3 months, 12 hours a day, and see how much you can get bored. Oh, you have talked about 2 things of free. What is the 3rd one? A word you almost hear every day and in every place. Yes, motivation. Motivation and motivation again. I know you have heard like dozens of speeches telling to you these only 2 things. Time, work, time, work, time, work, and no more. This makes you bored, isn't it? Let me explain you why. It is because everything is inside you. A speaker cannot really touch you, can they? A speaker cannot really understand you, can they? It is because everything is inside you. It's an urge, truth to be told. Every champion has felt it. Every winner has felt it. The urge to quit. Don't you give up on your dream. I don't care if you don't have the money, you don't have the help for it, you don't have the family for it, or you don't have the friends for it. Don't you quit. Don't you quit. It may take us twice as long. You may have to take courses and classes. You may not read as fast. You may not move as quick. But don't you quit. Don't you quit. You do make a difference. You do make a difference. As weak as you are, as tired as you are, as many mistakes as you made, you do make a difference. You do make a difference. Keep hoping. It's for people that are trying to help their way back home, doing the best they can with what they've got. That's who we are, doing the best we can with what we got. I will not lie to you, I feel like going on. But I've seen days that I didn't even feel like getting up from bed, didn't even feel like brushing my teeth, didn't even feel like putting up clothes. I've seen days so dark that I just wanted to keep walking and I didn't even know where I ended up or what you called me. But I kept being happy and motivated. Remember the story that I was telling to you 5 minutes ago? The one with the happier workers than me? Yes, let me go on with that. I was so curious. How were they happier than me? They are working with minimum wage, 5 or 6 days a week, 12 hours a day, but still being happy with it. How? I was so curious. And I went on and asked them the question in my head. They gave me an inspiration. They gave me my life's inspiration. They gave me everything that I have wanted. They said, we are happy with the value in our hands. We are happy with the value even though it is less. That made me think. I have my parents alive. I'm going to a nice college. I got nice friends. I got nice teachers. I don't have a money problem. I got time. But at that time, until that time, I was missing only two things, which are happiness and motivation. After that day, I became positive. I happily worked in there. I happily studied to my lessons. I was happy after all that. I have finally found what was inside of me, what was my main life philosophy. Being happy with the things that are in my hand. Thank you.